Exercise 1.5 problem 1 to 5 solution. For two sets A and B, A union B equal to A if and only if. They have given certain options for us. A union B equal to A. Now if you remember, recollect, what is union? You combine two sets. Okay. So you could take the elements of set A and you take the elements of set B and write it together. But only thing is that you will not repeat the elements. Let's say some element 2 is in A as well as in B, means when you come to join B, you will not repeat that 2. Right? That is the key here. But if you look at this, you are combining A and B and you are getting only A. So which means B is nothing but repetition of all the sets of all the elements in A. Right? That's a broader understanding you'll have to have. Now, in such a case, what will happen? A union B will be A. So B will be part of A. In Venn diagram, if you say this is A, right, outer circle, the inner circle is B. This is a case where A union B will be basically A, because B is part of A. Right. So you want to combine A and B. B is already there in A. So A union B will be basically A. So in such case, B will be part of A, and mathematically how you can write it? B is a subset of B, A, or subset or equal to. Now let's say B is almost A. In that case also this is true. Okay, so the option is B is subset or equal to A. In such case only A union B will be equal to A. Okay, so I've shown it by Venn diagram. I'm showing it by an example also. Now let's take subset is easy to understand. Equal to is little difficult to understand. So I'm giving you an example. Set A equal to elements 1 and 2. Set B is also equal to 1 and 2. Right? So basically set A and set B are the same. What is A union B? Is 1 and 2, which is what? A. Right? Now take another case. A is element 1 and 2 and B is element 1. So it's only 1. So B is a subset of A. And what is A union B? Again 1, 2, which is A. You got it? So A union B will be A in a case where B is a subset of A or B equals A. You got it? So that is why this is the option which is correct for us. B is a subset or equal to A. Okay? So I hope it's clear. I think this example will show you will bring clarity, if not Venn diagram. Okay? Right, next case. A is a subset of B and A intersection B. So basically draw A is a subset of B means you'll have to draw as two circles, and A circle A is inside B. Right? That's what we saw here. So draw two circles and name the outer circle B, and since A is a subset of B, A will be the inner circle. So what is intersection? Intersection is A, the common between A and B. So what is common between A and B? It is basically A. Right? A is common to both A and B. Therefore, A subset B, in the case where A is subset of B, A intersection B is nothing but A itself. Okay, you can try an example this way also. Now, okay. So if you try an example, you will be able to get the same answer. But here, B is a subset of B is a subset of A, right? But anyway, we'll do this problem. So what will be B intersection A? B intersection A will be element 1, which is B itself, right? So that's what is coming out here. So when A is subset of B, A intersection B is A itself. Okay. So in all these cases, if you have a problem, just write a small example. Don't put too many elements. 1, 2 elements, 3 elements, and try it out. You will get clarity. Okay. So let's mark. So A intersection B is A. That is option C. And in this case, A union B is only when B is subset or equal to A. So option A. Okay. So now let's go to third problem. For any sets P and Q, P intersection Q is, what is P intersection Q? You are listing out all the elements which are common to A. In a set builder notation, P is element, the P is element on the X is an element of P and X is an element of Q, right? So if you look at it, this is option. X is element of P and X is an element of Q. Can you take this? This is here X is element of P and X is not an element of Q, which is not right, because intersection means it has to be an element of both P and Q. So this will not be there. Now this case, X is an element of P or X is an element of Q. It is not or and. It has to be both this and this. So this also will get eliminated. And you come here, X is not an element of P, which is not true. We want X to be an element of P as well as Q. So it's basically option B, C. Right? Okay. Now let's go to problem 4. If set A equal to PQRS, set B equal to RSTU, then A difference B. A difference B is something like A minus B. So basically B, the elements on B must be removed from A. That's all it is. So if you look at it, what is the elements of B? R and S is here. So that needs to be removed. So what is left out? PQ is left out. So A difference B is basically subtraction. You can do this way also. P, there is no P, so it will come out. Okay, Q, there is no Q in B, so that will come out as an answer. R, yes, it is there. So R minus R is 0, so it will get cancelled. S minus S, so that will also get cancelled. So A minus B is PQ. So that's basically option A. Okay, now the cardinal n of P or the power set of A. Okay, the power set of A. What is power set of A? It's a set of all the collection of all the subsets in A, right? So it's equal to 24. We know n of P of A is 2 to the power of n. So we are asked to find the number, the cardinal number of elements in A. So where n is the nothing but number of elements, right? So that's our formula. So we know n of P the power set is 2 to the power of n, where n is the number of elements in A. That is n of A, right? Now, what is it? 2 to the power of n will be in that case. So, 2 to the power of n will be, 2 to the power of n will be equal to 64. That's what they have given here, right? So, n of P of A is 24, but we know this is equal to 2 to the power of n as per our formula. So, 2 to the power of n will be equal to 64. That's what I've written here. And what is 64? That is 2 to the power of 6. So 2 to the power of n is 2 to the power of 6. Two exponentials are equal. Their bases are equal, which means their power will be equal. So n will be equal to 6. So n of A is 6. And what is 6 here? It is option A. Okay. So I hope it's clear. If not, please go through one more time. It will become clear. Thanks for watching this video.